So we're not going to have Lincoln Rocket. Mason Bird? I got you. So we'll find out. Yeah. Well, hello everyone. Welcome out to CarShield Field. We got here. See if we can turn two to end this. No, we can't. How many outs are there? 2 outs now. It was 1, now 2. How many runs scored so far? 1 run? 2 runs scored so far. We're catching up, Mitch.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, I want to introduce you to Mitch Thomas, better known to us as Mitchy the Kid. I had something else, but I'm not going to say.
Never late for dinner is what you're going to say next.
The masher.
The biggin.
It's why we hit dingers.
That's why we hit dingers, buddy.
That's right.
Yeti,
But Mitch is.
Whatever you got.
Oh, I think he got all of that. Sean Mitchell delivers as we sit down here a 3-run bomb.
That cleared the stands.
Wow.
That cleared the bleachers.
That ball got out hot, quick, and in a hurry, Mitch. You like that stuff.
I mean, I blinked and that baseball was
That got out.
hammered.
That got barreled. Wow. That was an impressive shot by Sean Mitchell as we're catching up here.
Smokes.
Well, I'm just going to put Sean Mitchell right here, home run, 3 RBI. That's what I got. I saw Jack Cartwright get a single. So the rest of it is up to interpretation. I'll have to go back and watch.
Well, if we got fans watching, they know what happened.
But we got 2 outs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 2 outs and 7 hit batters, so that's 5 runs. Hey, I can math.
Math is good.
Math is good. So
Math is good.
But anyway, I want to introduce you here through all the shenanigans. Noah Hendrickson grounds to the third baseman, Dickinson. Oh, nice job. Oh, he's safe. He couldn't hold the bag.
Oh, he hung that.
That is Zach Halim over there at first base. He couldn't hold the bag. I thought he held it.
I thought he held it.
Okay, but they're going to roll it anyway. It's a rollover inning. So we're heading to the bottom of the first inning with the Gray Squad up 5-0. Mitch, we're going to stay here, Lauren, so don't go anywhere. But now I'm going to introduce my cohort here to my left.
There was so much action.
I know, right? We sat down and bang, bang, balls flying everywhere. It's good stuff. Mitch Thomas, he is the host of the Hitting Zone podcast here on Youth Baseball Midwest. He's been working with us now. This is year 3, isn't it, bud?
You know, I would like to say I know that information. I don't think I know. I feel like it's year 3, could be year 4, because July we started working in July.
Has it been that long?
I think so.
My goodness.
I want to say 2021, the summer of 2021. I started jumping on some of your podcasts and filling in on
you've been a guest and stuff like that.
And then we started, I think, maybe the Hitting Zone podcast about a year and some change.
Yep. I think it's been a couple years now, hasn't it?
Yeah, maybe close
something
to
like that. You have to check it out. Go check out the Hitting Zone podcast here on Youth Baseball Midwest, because that's our goal. We want to be the most comprehensive youth baseball talk in the Midwest, and I believe we're working hard to get that stuff taken care of. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do. I am happy that I have been a part of this for the last 4 years to see the growth of the program, and without you guys that are tuning into this show, we can't get to where we're trying to get to. So you guys got to make sure that you're following us, hitting them dingers, the notification bells, so that you can get this information.
We just had one of those notification bells.
Man, that ball was crushed. I sat here. It took a while for them to realize that baseball was gone, and you heard the crack of the bat. That's what I like about the wood bat. And I was like, that baseball's tattooed. I mean, tattooed. And I actually thought it was going to hit, see if it was going to scrape the wall maybe. It went over the bleachers.
Yeah, it was beyond the bleachers. Yeah, that ball, he hit that Because what is that here? I know it's what 310 down the line there, Mitch. I think here.
Yeah, I can't see, but that's probably close approaching 400 footers. 410.
Oh, it's 354 at the light stand.
So it's probably 375.
375, 380. Yeah, yeah. Our crack intern up there, Lane Harris, taking care of business for us.
Yeah, he's got to tell us on StatCast or whatever that thing is, the launch angle. Is he got access to the?
The rep server didn't get the SVO on that.
Ah.
It's really hitting our mission rep server.
You don't have the right distance.
Yeah, we got Joey Linneman up now.
Local product, right down the street.
You know Joey, don't you?
We do.
Fort Zumwalt North. He's been doing well, Mitch. He swung the bat very well here in this league. Here's a young man, Calvin Robinson. He had his best outing, I believe, last week. Great arm side run. That fastball, when he can command that fastball. His changeup is nasty. Oh my goodness.
I haven't seen him throw just yet, so I'm excited because the last couple times I've been out here, I was like, "Who's that kid out there on the bump?" And he's a big young man, and I'm excited about this first inning here.
Yep. 2 balls and a strike to Linneman.
A lot of room to grow into that frame too.
Yep.
Because this is free and easy right now, so he's got some velo gains that he's going to be getting soon.
Aiden Payton's on deck, another Timberland product. Yes, no, Holt. Sorry, Holt. Went to Holt. He had a good day yesterday. A couple of doubles. A double and a single. Good glove work. He's had a pretty good, he's been working through an injury. First day back yesterday. Good change. There it is, I'm telling you.
Yep.
And it's got good arm side, so it looks the same, man, coming out.
Yeah, you got one baseball that might be a little bit more horizontal, and all of a sudden he flips that changeup off the same plane, and then boom, just falls down. I know Mr. Payton for a while now, since I guess about 14U, maybe 13U. He's been in the program, played Tribe, moved over with the Mariners. I have conversations with him throughout the year, almost every single year. So good young man, very polite human being.
He is. He is a nice kid. Very pleasant to talk to.
Yeah. Got a little Nolan Arenado going with the footwork.
Fastball catches the corner, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mr. Nate Caraballo on deck, excuse me. Fastball got away from him there. 2-1.
That fastball or slider?
That might have been the slider.
Looked like it had a little something,
Little
but
tail on it. Might have been. Just didn't quite get on top of it.
no, he tried to rip that thing. Ended up going out on the side of his hand. That bug in his eye. I'm kidding. I have no idea.
Never know. Never know. One of the things I think that's, the atmosphere of this, you got the different pitchers working down there, and that's a 3 ball and 1 strike count. And one of the things that's been very interesting to me is watching the dynamics of how they do things here. It's very much about the player and what they're doing, 3-2, and feeling comfortable in the environment, getting yourself used to this, to where you can kind of find your way through what you're getting, the information you're getting, Mitch.
Yeah, I know this is about information. It's a development league, so you could see Rapsodo on the field. But you got things like this going on that reminds me of a college, very similar to a college practice.
Yeah. And I think that's what they wanted. I mean, there's plenty of leagues out there that you can play.
Yep. You
can go just play games. But this, I like this. These guys are getting their at bats and they're getting in situations, and we just saw one. You see a good arm. You're seeing really high level arms. I mean, Mr. Robinson here, he can throw.
Well, everything about this, these kids have an opportunity to work. That's a good changeup. But they have an opportunity to play games. Then they can go work out. Then they can work on the things, the detailed information that they got from this game. and then take that and kind of continue to be prepared, because a lot of things that people don't understand is that these boys still need to lift weights, because otherwise they're losing everything that they've gained in the off season that they're about to start when they go back to campus or they're walking onto campus. And so, for me, it's like, yeah, sure, they're down there throwing bullpens, throwing plyos off the wall, getting prepped, and it looks cute, looks cool, whatever, but there's a real end goal to this.
Absolutely.
And it's like, let's keep another change. The thing is good. Good velo change.
2 balls and a strike to Caraballo.
But this gives you the real feel.
Yeah.
It's like, and I don't mean
this is what you're going to walk into in college in the fall, right?
Yeah, because you got to find out what you got, right? So you're going to have, stuff everywhere. Guys throwing in the outfield, being invested into plays, playing long toss, and you're a hitter. You got people out there, distracting you. So you have to, really lock in things like this. And I like this. Plus, there's, you have to really enjoy this because there's nobody here.
Right. You got a few parents.
Sure, but there's still nobody
girlfriend
here.
Maybe.
If you're local, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Some of these boys could be traveling in, and they don't have nobody here. The only people that they have is these teams, so all they do is play baseball, work out, and eat, And so for me, you have to really desire and love the game of baseball to do things like this.
There it is again. Caraballo goes down on strikes. The only thing that I've seen with Calvin Robinson so far in his outings is he gets deep in counts a lot. Now, he's got 2 Ks here. He's got the walk, and that's it's either the walk back and forth, and then you give up the 1 hit, and that's where it hurts you. There's the slider.
Consistently inconsistent.
Right? and we talked to him last week, and these are the things he understands about where he's at and having to work on getting those things corrected.
Yeah, this is the thing as a hitter, which is hard to do because, we talk about this consistently, taking active takes and being active, because a guy like this who's down 2-0 probably could come back and strike this guy out because he's got good enough stuff if he locks it in. But don't get yourself to 2-0.
Right.
It's a 2-0 change. I like it, though.
3-0 to Bryce Byers, who hit a home run over into the bullpen last week.
I was here for that.
Yes, you were. You saw that one.
Yep. I've been lucky enough to see some dingers here. Oh.
I've seen some guys take some 3-0 hacks, dude.
I don't know what there's no wins or losses in this. He should have sent that to Ozzy's.
Because you're not going to get that back.
No, maybe. Yep.
Change up.
I think that might have been a heater.
Where were we, Lane? What was that? It was a fastball. Okay. I missed. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
So did he.
So, and see, here you go, Mitch. He's 3-0. Now he's back in the count. It's full. But now you're that finer margin, though, with the 3-2 count.
He's going to take off at first base. Got 2 outs, so doubling the gap might score him. 3-2 changeup.
And it's in the dirt, so strikeout, walk, strikeout, walk.
The biggest thing that I try to teach these young people that we have, high school kids, even some of my younger boys, it's about the strike throwing.
Yeah.
And I say this all the time. I think I probably say it at least 30 times a year on our shows, is what Sandy Koufax said in one of his quotes, that he's in one of his more famous quotes.
And that's going to get down for a 2-out RBI single as Peyton comes around to score. Logan Winkleman gets the RBI. And as the throw came into second, that surprised you a little bit?
Yeah, I don't know if he's dealing with something out there. I mean, he didn't even look for. Everybody else was talking for. Catcher yelled for. First baseman was where he was supposed to be. kind of gave up on that. Got a good route. He was hosed.
So Colton Nichols at the plate, and the Gold Squad gets a run back. It's 5-1.
Free base battle, right?
Yeah. So
That-
one of the free bases has come back.
You had the last inning for the yellow squad that gave up free bases and ended up giving a 3-run shot. Got to win that battle.
That's ball one. So where were we?
Sandy Koufax's quote.
Yes.
This is paraphrasing because I don't know it exactly, but it was about
Quote-ish.
Yeah, he became a Hall of Fame pitcher when he started making guys try to hit his stuff, then trying to, be cute and trying to strike guys out. He was like, "Here, hit my fastball. Here, hit my curveball," and he says that's when he became a Hall of Fame pitcher.
And I think that goes to, when you talk about pitching, you sometimes guys are trying to hit corners, but their stuff moves and they're not getting the chase. Being able to maneuver the ball from the middle of the plate.
Whoa.
Did that hit somebody or did I get in
No,
the net?
it got the net, but it was about waist high.
Duck and cover. 1 ball, 2 strikes. But I think that's the thing. You've got to make it look like it's a hittable pitch and then gets out of the zone. And I think that's where you see the real command issues sometimes with guys is they're starting balls maybe on the edge. And you can't get you're not getting as much chase there.
Yeah, as they're dumping off the plate. That you see what I love about some of the MLB camera angles is especially the one in center field. And let's say you have a good sinker baller, kind of pitcher, and he just that day he's got a lot more run to his pitches. Dustin May, I always bring up Dodgers because you're obviously a Dodgers fan and watch a lot of Dodgers baseball.
Jordan Hicks.
How much does baseball move?
A lot. And that's where I think his biggest issues are. I think Jordan Hicks was the same way. You saw so much movement. How do you get that to start where you want it to and end where you want it to around the strike zone?
Yeah.
And making guys, swing and miss. But I think it is that thought process. It's not a matter of just trying to make guys miss. It's throwing the pitch where you need it to if you pitch to contact, but you got good enough movement.
Yep. That's a nice. He's got a very good changeup.
He does, bro. He does. Mr. Robinson strikes out the side, walks 2, gives up a single and a run, and we head to the top of the second with the score 5-1. Great.
We didn't have to do it, but even going through the process, the biggest thing that we were looking for, and I would hope any player, is trying to find a place where there's consistency and the expectations are clear.
No doubt.
That if you go in as a freshman, you have a realistic opportunity to play.
Yep.
I mean, for any player, anyone watching, that should be your goal. Go.
I don't flip as much as I used to.
Okay, we're back on here.
What's up, Tony?
We were talking cards. Here's where it is. It looks like, what is that? Oleg Schlager, who started the game, only went 1 inning. We're going to get Jake Brett Schneider here in the second. So we get to see Brett Schneider for probably, I think, the 4th time now. He's been really good. I liked Jack on the mound. He's been consistent. He's thrown strikes, Mitch. Throwing strikes.
Why is that a common theme? Successful pitchers throw strikes. Such a weird concept to me.
Is it really?
Yeah. We chase so much velocity these days, we forget how to throw strikes.
First throw a strike. Starts him with the change to Nick Mullinex. Then we'll see Colin Lovelady and Jackson Vaughn. Grounded foul. Had you seen Brett Schneider pitch in high school? Did you see Jack?
Nope. I think every game that we did last year, or this past year, was
The younger
Skidmore.
brother? Oh, Skidmore.
I think every Howell game
that's
we
right.
did had
We
Skidmore.
had Skidmore.
We had Dylan Curtis once.
We had, yeah.
That was here.
And that's fouled back out of play. Have you heard? I know he had some a little bit of arm trouble at the end. I haven't heard anything recently. How's he doing?
I think DC is you talking about Curtis?
Yeah.
I think he has got some innings under his belt. I could always text Joe, see how he's doing, because I am played against Joe.
Oh, great pitch.
Oh.
Has to chuck it down to first, but Mullenhicks goes out on strikes. And Brett Schneider, man, that was a lot of off speed, that whole sequence, Mitch.
Yeah, slider, first pitch.
Yeah.
Right off the gates. Come back with something soft, maybe a heater in there. He missed his heater.
Yeah. Lovelady had himself a ball game yesterday. Had 2 hits, 2 walks, scored a run. On base all 4 times at the top of the order. And I like how they do this.
Another one.
Fouls about look at well, these are, and here you've got teammates, right? From last year. So they kind of know each other.
I'll give you one, Brian, because this drives me crazy. You know, being in high school baseball and it's still coaching in it, and I've coached high school baseball here in the JCs.
Lovelady flies that into right field, and
It's a high school pop-up.
out number 2.
And the thing that cracks me up the most, with which this drives me bonkers, but you'll get a kid that comes out, he strikes out, and let's say he sees 3 off speeds and an at bat, and all he's doing is like, I wish you would throw me a heater, da 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 da. And I'm like, why don't you control your at bat and hit his curveball a mile? Like, he's got to throw one of them for a strike, right? So if he's going to throw it up, you got to let it fly. Instead, you took it.
Thornhill, first
Might have
pitch,
broke him.
Jaden Jones.
I think that broke his bat.
That's a 1-2-3 for Brett Schneider. That's clean.
Now he's got to go throw another bullpen.
There you go.
his
Jaden
innings
Jones,
done.
nice play at third base, gets him done here. 1-2-3 was we head to the bottom of the second inning score, 5-1 Gray. Gusto guy that was pitching the other day. Did you hear that story about him? It was so interesting. He was cut from his high school team because he couldn't throw hard enough. Went to junior college and pitch. He was in the low 80s. He was going to get cut. They had an injury. They brought him in. He stayed. He worked to 2 years. By the end of his 2 years, he grew like 5 inches and is throwing 95. I understand that sometimes those are outliers. I get that. And I understand that. But it happens still. And I think this is where sometimes kids give up on themselves maybe a little too early. Don't you agree? Okay, we're back. Sean Rauscher will be leading off this inning, and then Ethan Sebastian and Zach Halim. I'm joined by one of my colleagues here on the Youth Baseball Midwest channel, host of the Hitting Zone podcast, Mitch Thomas. Mitch, I appreciate you taking some time, buddy. We recorded a short, quick, I wouldn't call it a podcast, but it was thoughts of the day.
Thoughts of the day. I actually enjoy those because sometimes I get to hear myself talk, and I have such a big ego. I like it, so that works for me. I'm doing the 50% rule here. I'm halfway joking, but halfway not. No, I love being able to. I love that you've taken the chance to do this kind of stuff, because I think all of the people in our area need to see this.
Yeah.
Because I think it's important if us youth directors and coaches are trying to hear high school baseball, right? We're trying to get our kids to high school baseball and then obviously beyond, but the first goal is high school. You guys see some of these kids. Some of these kids are in high school. They're mid 80s, low 8s, and this is your challenge. So this is why I think people should tune in and watch this.
And two, one of the things that I really enjoy about this part of it, and it's from what you do with the Hitting Zone podcast, what we have with Darren Sissel doing Baseball 101. We've added Brett Graves' Keep Climbing podcast to the channel, and he's talking about, he does this at this level up here. We always talk about elementary, middle school, which I like. We get into high school to a degree. This has more of that feel of high school into college. And so it's, as we've widened into those scopes of things, as Robinson opens up with ball one to Rauscher, it's a well-rounded mix. And it shows you that on the podcast, it's not just lip service in that respect. These are things that, everybody believes in. It is about development, and here you see that in full display.
I think it brings a little validity to our conversations on our podcast. And I think that's what kids need. I think that's what kids need to hear. He's telling everybody to be quiet, and here I am getting phone calls mid-call. That's what we do here. You got to be comfortable with the uncomfortable, make adjustments. But anyways, yep, squirrel, got me. Strike two.
2 balls and a strike.
But I think it does bring validity to the conversations that we're having.
Yeah.
And again, what I like about this, you see numbers in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. So it's got a spring training vibe, stuff that an average fan's not going to see.
Right.
So this is the grind that people have got to understand that is needed for next level opportunities.
So a leadoff walk Robinson gives to Rauscher, and Rauscher is very good on the bags. I could see him swiping both bags. Now it's a left-handed. This is going to be interesting because Rauscher stole a lot of bases here in the first few weeks, and against the lefty, hard-throwing lefty. Strike one to Sebastian. It'll be interesting to see what kind of jump he can get. This to cat. Now that's a big lead.
Yeah, so you saw him get it one way. Now he's going to try to time this thing. See what he does. Ooh.
He went backwards.
Yeah, still one way.
Strike two.
Still learning.
And you don't have the coach over there with the stopwatch either.
These kids are old enough; they should know. They don't need that stuff. I know that it's still part of the game at these levels, and we do a lot of that, but yep.
There he goes.
Oh, good toss.
Well, that's a good throw, but it's too far on the first base side to give Linder a shot there. I mean, if that's a little closer to the bag, I think he's got it, Mitch.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. Hitter, chasing something in the dirt, kind of falling over the plate. Pitch was falling away. It happens.
A strikeout on one end, a stolen base on the other. Lots of action going on. And Robinson's got one out as he faces Zach Halim. He's a two-way. He's pitched and hit in this week, or in the league, excuse me. Big hack there. Tried to jump on that fastball, a little ambush as they call it in the biz these days, right?
Yeah, I always like to say that. A coach will come out for a mound visit. Usually after a mound visit, you got a pitch that's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you guys need to ambush that stuff. You can't take it, even if he's thrown 6 in a row. Ooh.
Got in his kitchen a little bit there. No balls, 2 strikes, and we've seen some Mavericks here on the mound. You know what I mean by that, right?
Nope.
I've seen some towers get buzzed.
Got it. I would have gotten that.
I just call them Mavericks.
I got you. Now I know. Negative, Ghost Rider.
Patterns full.
We got pop culture going now.
That's right, baby.
Which
We
actually-
always do. I always do that with Mitch. Pop culture, it's fun. We always, because
I feel like I'm well-versed.
You are.
In all things.
A little pop culture.
Good, bad, ugly.
I think it goes with baseball because I think baseball is pop culture. Last night we watched it. It's pop culture. Home run derby's pop culture, right?
I feel like it. Music. You got a lot of fun happening.
Yeah. And you saw the big Geico gloves they gave away. That was cool. Drew wants to get one of those.
Yep.
It's the only way I'm going to catch anything.
You might catch a cold.
Halim goes down on strikes. So we've had 3 walks and 5 Ks with Mr. Robinson. And 1 single, 1 RBI single. It's been, and you hate to go, man, that's not real good. But it's a pretty good outing when you got 5 Ks in 2 innings, Mitch.
Yeah, and you just that's deep counts, and he smiles because there's been some misses, but if he's a starting pitcher and he's getting in these counts, he's getting through 4 in college. He's not getting deep into the games, and then the stuff's not there.
That's
I mean?
the biggest issue I think we've seen so far is just
Yeah, if you're playing a 7-inning, he's hosed.
Oh, he's safe. If the throw's down. Oh yeah,
He might
yeah,
have.
he was safe.
He got him on the.
I thought he got under it because I
Jacked
think
him in the hip.
Yeah, the throw was up. I know Molinex wanted it, but I think it's the right call. Stolen base again for Rauscher, so he's at third. There's a strike and a ball on Graham. I believe I'm correct, right, Matt? Drew?
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's a lot of trust in your catcher.
2-1. 2 balls and a strike. That's a nice job by Thornhill.
That was skin.
Yeah. Marcus
Yeah,
Graham is at the plate. Missouri Baptist University.
Great program.
From Melbourne, Australia. It was a fun conversation. If you didn't get a chance to watch that one, it's interesting how baseball is done in Australia compared to the United States. Good pitch. 2-2.
Here comes your changeup. Here's where
It's coming too.
Well, here's the thing of what I like about college, like sports just in general, baseball I should say, is like you can actually be predictable, because if whatever pitch he throws here, he almost has to throw it again if he misses. Oh, he threw that little changeup maybe.
And
Different depth.
strikes out the side again. So the 1 walk, couple stolen bases, and strands the runner at third after 3 consecutive Ks. Robinson getting it done. We're heading to the top of the 3rd inning. Score 5-1, Gray.
Rotational acceleration and his vertical, his 30, his 60, like all those numbers show what his body's capable of.
We've talked about that in the previous episode here of just your next opportunity in baseball is way more about projectability based off of your tools.
Yeah.
We talk a lot about, especially with our business of building your engine, that like you're getting the next opportunity based off of what, scouts, analytics say that your success will be at the next level.
Yeah.
So
You don't see it often.
All right, folks, we're back here. We got Jackson Vaughn leading off, then followed by Oliver Karchi and Anthony Gura. I believe we'll see. We'll see if Gura, I don't know. I haven't seen Mr. Gura. We'll see if he gets up to the plate. Robinson, nice outing, though. It's fun watching him pitch.
Definitely fun watching him throw.
Jack Bretschneider back out for his second inning of work. These are the ones that I think are fun, have been fun to watch. You got Bretschneider throws a strike here. He's faced two of his former teammates. They know him. You know, this is the battle. I got you, baby. Oh and 2.
I'm gonna guess he's gonna try to throw a slider on the same spot. You don't normally throw a slider here with the lefty up, but if you could just throw it on that outside white to get it to corner. Change.
Went back to the same with the change. Popped him up.
Oh.
Little carry, man. Rauscher at shortstop comes up with it, and that's out number 1. Look at Vaughn. The little cheese go. Okay, you got me.
You know, it's funny how baseball works because, you know, this is a game of failure. And so 3 out of 10 times you're pretty dang good. Almost said it. It's pretty darn good, but, you know, those 3 hits I have or that 1 out of 5 that I get, you know, you won the battle against your teammates. It's always funny because you can get me 4 times and it's no big deal if I get you once. That's all we ever talk about, though.
Yeah.
You never talk about the 4 times you might have struck me out. We talk about the 1 time I got a hit.
And I hit a home run, dude.
That's I got some guys that I've faced in men's league baseball, you know, in my 30s, that these young kids, and I'm like, man, you absolutely own me. The first thing they'll say is, do you remember that home run? And I was like, yeah, the three run shot. And that's all we talk about. But I'll be like 3 for 30 against them, and somehow the only thing we can talk about is the 1 time I got lucky.
That's 2 outs. Bretschneider has thrown, I think, a total of 6 pitches here so far. And we're back to the top of the order with Jake McGee. Good off speed. Gets him out front, swinging, strike 1.
Do the catchers call pitches, or is there a
No, I think it's the catchers calling the pitches. There's no, I've not seen any
pitch comm or anything?
pitch comm, no.
He has a bracelet on his glove hand, so I didn't know.
And that is another infield
back.
pop-up. And Bretschneider goes 1, 2, 3, throwing 8 pitches.
I don't even think he's thrown 20 in the 2 innings.
He's actually I think nice. So that's why he's the best around 8 pitcher here.
He has been. So we getting the information. He's given up like 1 run in 4 innings. That's good stuff. And we just saw right there. Good job for Jack Bretschneider. We'll be right back. We're
Strike
heading
zone.
to the bottom of the 3rd. 5-1. Just your thought process. You know, American Legion Baseball, it's 100 years. It's been part of baseball. I just would like to see it continue, and as a space and an opportunity for kids to continue to get better as a player. Your thoughts?
I think the key to it kind of continuing to advance and grow and becoming a more formidable option for like the higher level player, right, is all going to come down to the coaching and the development. Like if you have a Legion program, and I'm sure there are some, I'm just not familiar with it, that can offer high level development, high level training, high level coaching, where like you bring in guys and like they're dudes, like they're getting better over the course of an off season, a 2-year plan, a 3-year plan. That will be the key.
We have Brody Signorelli taking the mound here for the Gray Squad. He's going to be facing Jaden Jones Tom Dickinson, and Henry Kufa. Jones hit the Oppo Taco over here the other day. You saw that one too.
I didn't.
You didn't see that one?
I don't think I was here. I think
Missed
I
that
might have
one?
just left in. That boy's thick down there.
Yeah.
5'10", probably pushing 210.
He's strong.
Yeah. Those are my kinds of guys. Obviously, you know how I feel about my big fellas. One in Warrenton is my favorite. Redheaded guy.
Oh,
big
yeah.
Kid.
Yep.
Doesn't
Yep.
get much playing time, but
He did some damage when we saw him play, though.
he had his opportunities to execute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys like Brady Kilker, the big kids.
Yep.
Probably
I always love Brady. Brady Kilker's fun, man.
personality.
He
It's
is.
his personality.
He is a personality. Absolutely. St. Charles West kid,
Yeah.
just graduated. Man, that was a fun group of kids over at St. Charles West.
It was.
And we know who we're talking about here because we covered them since most of them were freshmen. And, of course, Brennan Gehring from his freshman year. And then Kilker come along, Adam Kalk, Matt Box. That group, they were fun.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting for Coach Nuru this year because they're losing
I
a
know,
lot
right?
of character and a lot of leadership.
I agree. Brody picking on the outside there, hasn't been able to get that corner. Go 3-0 here.
Oh,
Big fly?
I'm swinging out of my shoes. He talked about this actually last week. I got a chance after I came in here. I was talking to Brett after I got on for that one inning, and he was done pitching. He had started, and he was talking about ripping pitches. And a lot of times, what happens, you just really pull hard on your glove side, and it leaves that arm just dragging a little bit.
Yep.
And I think that's him today. That's a good one.
There it is. Found it. Strike one.
Timing's
And two,
everything.
I mean, you don't want to leave something over the middle of the plate with Jaden Jones.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, you'll be shocked on batting averages on balls thrown in the middle of the plate. I think it's like an 8% success rate. Which,
Is that right?
Yeah, which is not, that I don't know if that's a lot or little or whatnot, but there's a lot of pitches.
8% doesn't sound like a lot.
Yeah, I mean, over 1,000 maybe, 10,000 swings, I guess.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's still not a lot.
Well, it's right down the middle, and what's always interesting to me is, like, that's what we train, right? You do your tee work. It's usually right down the middle of the plate, and your back wall, and you go into a game and you see a pitch right down the middle of the plate. And what's the first thing you do as a hitter? Your eyes light up.
Right?
Like you're in Rockefeller, so center. And here that big Christmas tree brights up the whole sky. That's what a pitch right down the middle does. And you try to hit it to the signs out there, and next thing you know, it's a pop-up to your catcher. And I think that's the why.
And it's 3-2. Maybe that's why you can't hit it. The lights blind you, and you just like.
You go from a narrow focus on a baseball to all of a sudden this big-time focus, and you're trying to rip city, and you swing, you miss it.
Oh, good off speed. Gets past the catcher.
Don't throw one. What are we doing?
Thornhill
Is it
to
2
it.
outs?
That is. He was already out. First base was occupied. I know Jones went, but he did not have to throw that. That's the rules there, folks.
You still see it,
I know.
right? Not paying attention there. It's a
Actually,
lack of focus.
See, but here's the thing. Actually, if you're aware of those things, the catcher, because Jones was not sprinting, throw it to second base, because he would be out at the plate, and then he advanced what they call in the rule book advancement at your own risk.
How do you short code that? Because that ain't getting in the book.
No, it's in the rule book.
Well, no. I meant like in the scorebook, you ain't writing that out. So what is it? How do you score that?
Oh, you
actually,
score
like-
that. That would be the strikeout, okay? The wild pitch, and it'd be 2, and who was ever covering the bag if he tagged him out.
The out is called an advance at your own risk in the book. So how does game? Is it just a?
So it
standard
would just
2,
be,
6?
2, 6, or 4, whoever's covering it. That's how you score it.
K looking, swinging.
Yep, you get the K on the batter there, and then the runner first is 2, 6.
I misunderstood what you were saying. I thought that what you said is actually how it's scored in the book.
No, that's the rule.
Yeah. I'm
When
with
if the runner's at first, he strikes out and it gets away. You can advance but it's at your own risk.
I've been doing baseball a long time, and that's a first for me. So you're always learning.
Always got to be always learning. Read the rule book is always a good thing.
Well, I've read it a few times. But
I think more coaches should read the rule book. Honestly,
I think
it's
we should.
amazing to me because I umpired a long time. I had to read the rule book every year, and I did it more often as I did games and whatnot. You go back and you look up rules, and you make sure that you're on this and you're doing this, and you if you're really conscientious about what you're doing, and you'll find that there's coaches out there who have never read it.
Personally, I think they should also go to some of the umpiring schools.
Be interesting.
Well,
I don't think they're going to, but
Of course not, because it requires time, and I better not go there.
and I'm not. It's not a negative. This isn't about being negative toward coaches. They just don't.
Well,
And they spend more time reading books about coaching, and I get that because that's their profession.
I can appreciate that because at least you're trying.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to coach some of these young people on situations, you should know rules, and that that when I heard it, I didn't know that's what that was scored or what by rule in the book.
Right.
That's what that is. I think I knew that over just time.
Oh.
He waited too long. But
Yep.
the thing for me is the one thing I've learned about going to umpiring schools and going through a day camp and asking to just be a part of it to listen is understanding what slots umpires are supposed to be in a 2-man crew versus a 3-man crew. Because if you're going out there to argue a particular play, like I'll have parents get upset at me because I won't argue something, and I go, in a 2-man crew, that guy can't see that. Who's
I
watching
agree.
this play and this play? So you want me to go out and argue something that he can't see? So I'll go out there and ask, and he goes, Coach, it's not my call. I go, I know. But I'm just coming out here to tell you you're doing a great job.
So my parents are hollering at me.
So they think I'm doing a good job for what they pay me for.
1 ball, 1 strike to Andrew Kovalak. Signorelli has got 2 walks here and a swing and a miss by Kovalak. Pitch in the dirt. The 2 walks, he's got a strikeout. Lindemann on deck. These are things that I think, as we talk about development, we always talk about it from the standpoint of getting better, and that's what these kids are here physically, the game, and that's going to be a tough play. Lovelady to it. Gets the out. Productive out right there, right?
Take it.
You'll take that.
Yeah, you got to use the turf to your advantage, right?
Exactly.
That's routine. It's probably a double play ball. You're out of the inning.
And here you got your top of the order up. You got second and third, chance to plate both of these runs. And here's the thing in the process here. Oh, that's going to score a run.
Ooh,
Yes!
I think he was safe.
That is a heck of a throw from Thornhill. Put it right on him. And Signorelli doing his job, covering, and that ends the inning.
And he had to jump over the machine out there.
Exactly.
He's still an
So
athlete. Pitchers are athletes, Brian. Pitchers are athletes.
pitchers are athletes. My son would tell you the same thing.
Can I say bye to our fans?
Absolutely. Go right ahead.
I know that your mother's watching, so I would
Yep.
say hi and goodbye to your mother, and can't wait to get those comments that I'm the reason why we bring fans to the show. I'm just kidding. I told you.
I thought you were saying bye to me.
No, I'm just saying hi and bye to your mom. Just
Oh, man.
one, because she makes me fudge, and
Yep.
we're getting closer to Christmas, so I'm going to get closer to having another can of fudge. And she always sends me great jobs. And so I always love the thank yous that we get for doing this. And thank you for allowing me to be part of your show.
Did
sir.
you see, since we're here, did you see she came on the show when I did the live?
Yeah, like a week, 2
At
weeks
Prime
ago.
Sports, yeah.
At Prime.
I mean, that was unbelievable. I was so surprised she did that. It was so much fun.
I didn't watch all of it, but she came on there and I watched maybe the first minute of it or whatever, because I'm busy at this point, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome that she got on the show. I'd like for your
cool.
old man to get on there too, because he's a bundle of joy and to talk to, at least when we're in the shop, and I think he's sometimes dry because he almost has like zero emotion when he's really strong about his conviction to his words. I just like the vibe.
Yep.
That your old man gives off.
Mitch Thomas, folks, check out the Hitting Zone podcast here on Youth Baseball Midwest. Follow him. What do they follow you on, Mitch?
Google, just the Hitting Zone, and Instagram. I think it's _the Hitting Zone STL is our Instagram. Our Facebook is the Hitting Zone STL. I don't know the other I don't know how to say all those letters. So that's why I said Google it.
Okay. Google the Hitting Zone and all the socials will pop up.
We got Twitter, we got Instagram, we have Facebook,
Go check them out.
and we give a lot of information.
Mitch Thomas, folks. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you, fans. I'm sweating.
All right, we're back here. We've got Will Browning taking the mound here in the top of the fourth inning. We had a good conversation with Mr. Browning today. That'll be up tomorrow on our Premier Player Spotlights. Enjoyed the conversation. Jack Cartwright fouls that ball down the line. 1 ball, 1 strike. But a fun conversation. He went right, just a stone's throw. If you're sitting here, you could point that direction. Went to Christian High School right here in O'Fallon, Missouri. Christian High School had a kid get drafted?
Alumni, yes.
Alumni? Very good. Remember the name? Chase Heath. Chase Heath. UCM. Christian High School. Very good. Lots of Missouri guys getting drafted. Jake McCutcheon got drafted. Cam Lohman, right over here, Fort Zumwalt North, drafted as well. Oh, that's lifted, and it's going to settle. Down to one knee is Caraballo making the catch for out number 1. Brings up James Dolly. Kovalak out to talk to Will Brown. It looks like maybe they got a little crossed up here. We'll get all this squared away and got a little breeze there with the wind. We opened the door and it created a little more windage. Got a little cross breeze now. James Dolly's had himself a pretty good season. League, we won't call it a season. 4 weeks so far. Takes ball 1. Two and 0. Trey Kent Landrum on deck. Two balls and 1 strike now to James Dolly. Browning goes with the off speed, misses. It's 3 balls and a strike. Will Browning at Missouri Baptist University. Sometimes you don't get those pitches up in the zone. That's a walk. So let's see what happens here. 1 out walk for James Dolly. And that's fouled into the screen. Mr. Kent Landrum yesterday, he had himself a day as well. I think he didn't make it out. Couple of hits, couple of walks. I think he had 3 hits, in fact. Yep, 3 for 3 with a double and a run scored. No pitch. So it's 1 strike, so it must have been a balk. I looked over at Lauren to get the answer to that. We had all kinds of stuff going on. So Dolly's at second. That misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One hopper to the shortstop. Oh, he goes to third. Nice play by Sean Rauscher at shortstop. Dolly play in front of him is cut down. So Landrum's at first with the fielder's choice, and that brings up Skylar Stock, who takes strike 1. And Blue calls another balk. So no pitch. He's letting Mr. Browning know he's not coming set. So a couple of balks in this inning for Browning. And he's 2-0 now to Skylar Stock. We're going to get the coconut smell here, or whatever that smell is here real quick. Vanilla and macadamia nut hand sanitizer. Back to Browning. Out number 3. So Browning strands 1. And we head to the bottom of the 4th inning with the score 5-1 Gray.
And then when you get into this topic in this week with the draft, I guess the draft would actually be today when this comes out, next Monday.
Yeah.
So the draft's probably currently going on.
Yep.
And there's a lot of people, and last year was exciting and tough all at the same time because there's so many variables that go into should you sign, should you go to college, what college should you go to?
Yep.
I mean, I think the life, when I met with some people this week, the thing that I tried to emphasize over and over is like, that lifestyle, the minor league lifestyle, it's not glamorous, it's not social, it's not fun. It's just a development program.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Mr. Brody Signorelli out for his second inning work here in the bottom of the fourth. He's going to get the top of the order again with Mr. Joey Linneman, Aiden Payton, and Nate Caraballo. And Coach Huss in harm's way there, dodging baseballs. We're still to see Dominic Horn and Max Powers on this side, along with Mason Berkey and Lincoln Rocket. I can't help it. I always think when I hear his name, no offense to the kid, it's just I always think of the Rockettes in New York. Have you really, Lane? You seen the Rockettes? Way back, cool. And that is a big hack by Linneman, strike one. Grounded back through the middle. Linneman with speed, and he's going to be safe. Good call. Infield single for Linneman. Landrum couldn't quite get to it quick enough to get it to first base. Slow roller brings up Aiden Payton. Grounded to Sean Mitchell. Oh, and he misplays the hop. And we got 2 on. So the error on the first baseman opens the door for the Gold Squad here. Nate Caraballo struck out his first at bat. Has an opportunity to do some damage. That's fouled back into the screen. Bryce Byers on deck. And that misses outside. Ball one. 1-1. I think Coach Huss's team wants to get off the schneid here. What do you think, guys?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think they're tired.
They've lost, I think, like 5 in a row, I think, here. And that's back into the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Have we had any rollovers here with runners at second? I think we had 1, didn't we? First inning?
Well, the first thing I was by myself, but
2 and 2. So we'll have to check that. Yeah, we'll have to check that. I'm going to have to see if we can get Coach Perkins to let us know. No, not today. And that misses outside. It's full. 3-2. And that's outside. So the first 3 have reached. Bases loaded, and this is not the guy you want to see with the bases loaded. Do some serious damage. Strike on the corner. Comes back inside. 5-1. Okay. our crack staff over there, Lauren, Drew Klutz, taking care of business, finding out the information. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's driven in the gap and going to get down and past Jake McGee. Byers is going to stop at second with a bases clearing double to bring the Gold Squad closer. It's 5-4. Logan Winkleman, who had the RBI single in the first inning, is now at the plate with a chance to do it again. And grounds it. That's foul. Down the third base line, strike 1. You can feel the energy a little bit here. The Gold Squad wanted to get this game. Can't blame them. I don't care. I understand the development process, but when you come out here, these guys are competing. Popped foul. Out of play, 0-2. That's right. Nice job by Stock to get to that baseball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that is strike 3. That's first out here. Wiegelman goes down looking. Colton Nichols at the plate. Oh, 1 to Nichols. One ball, 1 strike. Ground ball past Mullenix over his glove. Big hop. Byers just kind of slides in behind the throw. And we got first and third as a single bounds over the glove of Mullenix. That was a big hop coming off that turf. Had a lot. That's a top spin when it hits. Bing! Sean Rauscher at the plate, takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. No chance there as Nichols steals the bag. O2 count to Rauscher. Ethan Sebastian is on deck, trying to make this into a bigger inning, and it's ball 1. And that is a strike and out. Strike one. One ball, one strike to Sebastian. Signorelli's got 2 outs here, trying to limit the damage. One ball, 2 strikes now. I think Sebastian would like to have that pitch back. Oh yeah, there's a big softball tournament going on over there at Ozzy's. We're hearing the hollering and hooping and hollering through the trees over there. And a soft liner that's going to get down. Jake McGee comes up and fires home, and it's not in time as Sebastian comes through with a 2-out, 2 RBI single that gives the Gold Squad the lead. And we're rolling over there. I believe now we got a 6-5 lead as we head to the top of the 5th inning.
For me, it's less of the at-bats. Obviously, you have to hit. Like the carrying tool for 99% of players is you have to hit. But like the defensive aspect of it too, like look at the guys in the big leagues or like that are playing in the SEC or the ACC or whatever, or the high-profile players, and where the guys that are shortstops and center fielders and catchers are from. Traditionally, it's your southern states, and it's not just because they're born in Texas or Georgia or California that just makes them automatically better. Like a kid that's born in one part of the country and this part of the country, when they may have better genes or whatever, but baseball wise, they all start here, right?
Yeah. We've got Browning back on the mound. Yes, this will be his 2nd inning of work. Oh, I got messed up because I had all the names on there, and Olegschlager only went the 1 inning. So it's messed me up a little bit, but I think we're all right. Cone Linder to lead off, followed by Sean Mitchell, who hit the 3-run tank in the 1st inning, and Noah Hendrickson. Looks like out on the field we've got Sebastian's at first, Aiden Payton at second. Looks like, I believe that is still Rauscher at short, Jaden Jones at third, Joey Lindeman in center, Caraballo in left field, Marcus Graham in right. Behind the plate, Andrew Kovalak for the Gold Squad. So they got a lead. Will Browning trying to come out here and maintain that lead for Coach Huss and his squad. Trying to snap the losing streak. Takes ball 1. Big cut there. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Two and 2 to Linderer. Counts full. That was just a bit inside. So, Browning comes out and walks the leadoff batter in Linderer, brings up Sean Mitchell. Seems to be seeing the baseball very well today. Yep. He didn't step off. Got to throw it. That's the 3rd balk on Browning today. He had 2 in the last inning. That's his 3rd one and moves Linderer to 2nd. Runner goes. So the stolen base for Linderer. Browning seems to be a little out of sorts here after that balk. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes as Mitchell couldn't hold up. I thought he went around. And that is a line drive. RBI single into left field. Mitchell now with 4 RBIs, having himself a dandy of a day. Think we're going to have a post-game chat? It's possible. Hendrickson with a big swing, strike 1. So we're back tied. 6 runs for each squad. One ball, 1 strike. Two and 1. Lots of guys still down there in the bullpen area, hanging out, watching the ball game. Browning does not get the call. It's 2 and 2. Foul back out of play. Gets Hendrickson swinging on the off speed, just run it off the plate. And that's out number one. Brings up Nick Molinex. Seems to have no ill. Might have maybe a little soreness. Took a fastball on the forearm yesterday, but seems to be doing well today. One ball, no strikes. One and one. Browning today has not gone real deep in counts for the most part. Had some, but had some of the issues, and that is a stolen base for Mitchell. Taking advantage of the opportunity we've seen with Browning with the balks, and Mitchell swipes the bag. Steps off. Two balls, 3-1. Thank you. I thought I missed one when I said that. I was like, no, that's not right. And that is ball 4. So the second walk in the inning. Kovalak going out to talk to the pitcher. Colin Lovelady's coming to the plate. So one out. Opens up Lovelady with a strike. He got the K with Hendrickson. Big cut. 0-2. Nice job by Kovalak to keep that ball in front, not allow the runners to advance. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he airmails that one. And everybody moves up 90 feet. So second and third, 1 out. It's a 2-2 count to Lovelady. Mind you, he's wearing double deuces on the uniform as well. So we got deuces all over the place. You got 4 deuces. That's a pretty good hand. And that ball is back up the middle. Going to have to be quick, and the throw is offline. And Mullenix and Mitchell score, and we've got a little pause in the action here. Not quite sure. Interesting. That's tough. I think he hit him with the glove. That's what I think even he said. Baseball? Okay. Well, we'll see how if Lovelady comes back at all. Cohen Linder's running, and he goes as Thornhill fouls that one off. I believe that is 1 ball, 1 strike. On top of it, Drew. Lots going on. I just couldn't see because the ball was behind him. No, the ball went behind him. We'll have to go back and look. There's a jump, but it's not going to be in time, and Peyton was behind the bag. Otherwise, that's a pretty good throw. Oh, he had him and didn't throw it. See, that's where you were just kind of checking on him. You don't know, and then you see him slip, and then you react late. That happens. Like, oh my gosh. Thornhill throws that into, Kovalak throws that into right field. And Linderer comes around to score. Stolen base. And scores on the throwing error. I believe we have 3 balls and a strike. 2 strikes. Full count, 3-2. Oh. And that's a rolled inning right there. So that does it for Browning. Gives up 4 runs, and Gray takes the lead back. I believe that now is 9-6. Ball player. And they've gathered all these kids back to make another run because you win the state. You had to, and this year just an FYI, we're going to do this. We're looking forward to it. We're going to be live streaming the Mid-South Regional on Youth Baseball Midwest this year, Kevin. That is
awesome.
Tennessee, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Kansas, and Missouri. So I'm really looking forward to seeing all these kids come in from these different states. All right, what do we got, guys? Sorry, folks, had to step away for a moment. So, leadoff single by Zach Helene. Brings up Marcus Graham. Two balls, no strikes. Dominic Horn on the mound. Saw him last week. He was pretty efficient. That's a fly ball to left center. Jake McGee's over. Makes the catch for out number 1. Jaden Jones now at the plate. Dickinson on deck. Ball 1 to Jones. Throw down. It's back in safely. That's foul back out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's outside. 3-1. It's a good battle going on here between Horn and Jones. These two faced off against each other in the GAC South. Horn for Timberland, Jones for Howell Central. Familiar foes. And Jones goes down on the high fastball. Good pitch from Horn for out number 2. Brings up Tom Dickinson. That was Bone. So Dickinson hit right in the hip. He's feeling that one a bit. He'd take a moment. Yeah, that. Nobody wants to rub it. Yep. Yeah, this is not the place. Guys are not trying to hit you. Even though I know we've kind of made light of it, but nobody's trying to hit anybody. Yeah. I got away from Horn there. Ball 1 to Henry Kufa. Grounded to the third baseman, comes up. Sean Mitchell with a nice play. Thought about going the short way, but turned and fired a strike to first base for out number 3. We are headed to the top of the 6th inning. 9-6. There it is. 9-6. Gray. Ball player. And they've gathered all these kids back to make another run because you win the state, you had to, and this year, just an FYI, we're going to do this. We're looking forward to it. We're going to be live streaming the Mid-South Regional on Youth Baseball Midwest this year, Kevin. That is
awesome.
Tennessee, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Kansas, and Missouri. So I'm really looking forward to seeing all these kids come in from these different states. Excuse me, folks. Mason Berkey on the phone. Gosh, I am messed up. I'm sorry, folks. I've had to be dealing with an issue that came up on our business side. It just happens. So had to have been on the phone between innings because, So sorry about that. So now we're back. Mason Berkey on the mound for the Gold Squad. And he's going to be facing Jackson Vaughn, old teammate Oliver Carchi, and back to the top with Jake McGee. Former teammates here from Francis Howell. Berkey gets in on his hands for strike one as Vaughn fouls that back. Top of the sixth, moving pretty good. Line drive back up the middle for Jackson Vaughn. Hitting machine, Mr. Jackson Vaughn. Oliver Carchi at the plate. That's a foul ball. Strike one. Safe. Love the react. Look at Berkey. He's like, that's my teammate. He's out. He's like, he's punching him. He's like, I don't care, Blue. I loved it. I love it. Thought he had him. Blue says no. And that's what matters. And it's 0-2 to Carchi. Big swing and a miss, and Carchi's down on strikes. Out number one, Jake McGee, top of the order here for the Gray Squad. Takes the ball low. Jack Cartwright on deck. 2 balls, no strikes to McGee. See if Mr. Vaughn decides to take off and steal a bag. Oh, he's faking it. I love the dugout. You are not that fast. He's working it though. Ooh, good fastball. McGee takes a big old hack on 3-0. Comes up empty. It's 3-1. Throw over. He's back in time. Had some cloud cover day. Big white poofy clouds today. Well, Little gray in them, but for the most part, big white poofy clouds with some breaks of sun. And that is line to the left fielder. And that's out number 2. Jack Cartwright to the plate. Ball 1. Berkey trying to strand his old teammate there at first base. Two and 0. Seems to be missing with that slider up top. Fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Excuse me, 2 balls, 1 strike. Took my glasses off. Keep your glasses on so you see the right chickas. It's upstairs, 3-1. There's some excitement going on in the at Ozzy's. Everybody's having a big day. And that is ball 4. So Vaughn does get to second via the walk by Cartwright. And we have 2 outs with 2 on and James Dolly at the plate. Dolly can hit it out of this park. We've seen him do it. Got good pop in the bat. Swings it pretty well. And Berkey chucks that behind him. Big round by Vaughn. And everybody advances 90 feet. Want to say thank you to Jason Thornhill for the shout out on YouTube. Appreciate you watching, sir. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Foul tipped into the glove. 1 ball, 1 strike. Berkey trying to hold Gray Squad down here. Don't want those 2 runs to score. 2-1. 9-6. Team Huss trying to break that losing streak here today. 3-1. Team Perkins trying to keep it rolling. That's lifted into shallow. Left field. Catch mate. And that's out. Number 3, we're headed to bottom of the 6th. 9-6. Great.
It's gonna be a good one.
Give me a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. 1 stone to base, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. All right, folks. Dominic Horn back out. Andrew Kovalak will be facing him here, and then we'll be back to the top with Joey Linneman and Aiden Payton. Line drive. And a catch made by Jake McGee diving. I think he thought that was going to come back to him a little bit more, and it kept going away and got on his horse and made the catch. Heck of a catch by Jake McGee. Andrew Kovalek robbed of extra bases there. Linneman now at the plate. That strike on the outside corner. Linneman has singled and scored a run. He's 1 for 2. And that's off the end of the bat. Foul. Bangs off the brick wall. And is going to not break the foul territory barrier. 0-2 to Linneman. One ball, 2 strikes. Horn gets the K on the swing and miss for out number 2. Peyton at the plate now. Ball 1 to Peyton. Peyton has walked and reached on an error and scored both times today. Two and 0. That's foul out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1. Third time Peyton has reached base today. A couple of walks and an error, but every time he has scored. Caraballo has yet to get himself going. He did get a walk in this one, scored after the walk. He's 0 for 1. Hit the ball hard. That ball's under. Good jump by Peyton. Good read. Ball gets a little too far away from Hendrickson, and he advances on the wild pitch. Ball away from Hendrickson again. 3 balls, no strikes. And Peyton advances on the pass ball. Big swing and a miss. 3-1. I don't blame him here. 3-0, man. You're going to get a fastball. You kind of know it. Take your chances. Go ahead and let her rip. Rip and rip, as they call it. Oh, I like that. That ball is driven into left field, but caught. So it's about the 3rd time I've seen Caraballo hit the ball very hard, but come up empty. 3rd out, strands a runner. We head to the top of the 7th inning. 9-6, Gray.
Rotational acceleration and his vertical, his 30, his 60, like all those numbers show what his body's capable of.
We've talked about that in a previous episode here of just your next opportunity in baseball is way more about projectability based off of your tools.
Yes.
We talk a lot about, especially with our business of building your engine, you know, that like you're getting the next opportunity based off of what, you know, scouts, analytics say that your success will be at the next level.
Yeah.
You know, so
All right, folks, we're back here, top of the 7th inning. Gray squad up 9-6. Trey Kent Landrum will lead off, then followed by Skylar Stock and Cohen Linderer. Second inning of work for Mason Berkey. His first inning, gave up the single, had the walk, stranded both runners, had 1 K. Henry Kufa is at short, Sebastian at first, Dickinson at third. Caraballo moves to right field. Linneman in center. Strike 1 to Kent Landrum. Off the end of the bat, 0-2. Dominic Horn had a pretty nice outing again this week. Had a good one last back-to-back, followed that up. That was a nice job. And that's grounded foul. And a nice play by the catcher out there on the glove side. Picks it right off the old turf. That's the extra defender out there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's somebody hooping and hollering, but that was off the plate. Upstairs, 2-2. Berkey takes a big deep breath, sets himself. And a ground ball to the shortstop coming through Kufa. Nice. Oh, and the ball is dropped on a heck of a nice play by the shortstop Kufa. So the runner's on. I'm going to call that an E3. That ball was just dropped. Absolutely. Lane speaking the truth up there. Heck of a play. Skylar Stock at the plate. That's what you don't need when you're down 3 runs right there. Ground ball, see if they can turn 2. Out at 2. Out at 1. Nice double play there. Going all the way around the horn, the 5-4-3. Pitcher's best friend, right, Lane? Cohen Linder are at the plate. Swing and a miss. Sun shining through, brightening it up around here. And another one. Oh, I think that caught Kovalak a little bit. Catchers are tough, man. Catching is a tough business, folks. Tough business. No balls, 2 strikes. Dots the corner. Strike 3. We're heading to the bottom of the 7th. 9-6 Gray. Just your thought process. You know, American Legion Baseball, it's 100 years. It's been part of baseball. I just would like to see it continue, and as a space and an opportunity for kids to continue to get better as a player. Your thoughts?
I think the key to it kind of continuing to advance and grow and becoming a more formidable option for like the higher level player, right, is all going to come down to the coaching and the development. Like if you have a Legion program, and I'm sure there are some, I'm just not familiar with it, that can offer high level development, high level training, high level coaching, where like you bring in guys and like they're dudes, like they're getting better over the course of an off season, a 2-year plan, a 3-year plan. That will be the key.
Noah Hendrickson trotting out here to get everything set, and we're going to see Max Powers for the Gray Squad to finish out this game. Bottom of the 7th. We'll see him in the bottom of the 8th as well. Had a good conversation with Max today. We've got the Premier Player Spotlights coming out tomorrow, and we will be looking forward to more of these as we finish out the last couple of weeks of the season. Been fun talking to these guys. I didn't know Will Browning went over to Christian High School. There you go. Max Powers from Springfield, Illinois, went to Sacred Heart Griffin. Yeah, and it's over in Illinois, who just won the state championship this past season. and maybe a little saltiness in there. He says, yeah, a year after I left. That's what I said. What's up, man? So, but check out our Premier Player Spotlights. We'll have those two up tomorrow and ready to go for you. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast today, folks. If you like what we're doing, please take a moment, subscribe. Hit the dinger next to it. It's not a home run, but it is notifications for upcoming episodes, live events. Appreciate you being here. We got some great stuff. We are working to be the most comprehensive youth baseball talk in the Midwest. That's a strike on the outside corner. Appreciate you, Lane, hitting that bell, buddy. Dingers for days. 1 ball, 1 strike. I've really enjoyed because back in the day, you see Coach Perkins down there with he's been a advocate for our channel for a long time since we started, and I appreciate it. One of our first interviews we ever did was Coach Perkins out at Francis Howell High School. Yeah, over 700 wins. Goodness. Three balls and a strike to Bryce Byers. Big deep breath and a leadoff walk. So Team Huss trying to get that comeback here. Yeah. Wah, wah, wah. I would use a lot of Star Wars effects, though. You know, March of the Empire and all that kind of stuff. It's fun. Well, yeah, that's pretty much true. Logan Winkleman. It's kind of universal, I think. People don't like the Yankees. Why? And it's funny though, Lane. I must say this. I gotta talk to Coach Beckman. I know he probably won't change it or anything. Who is one of the better coaches around? I like Coach Beckman a lot. Yeah, but the gray uniforms look a lot like that. Look like those Yankees. I was a little disappointed. Modeled it off the Yankees. Yeah, I thought so. I mean, I understand. It's a clean look. It looks clean. That's a lot of drip for a high school team. I love it. I saw the baby blues. That's interesting. That you added that within that. Is there any of the other teams, other sports that do the baby blue in there? Maroon. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's interesting because I saw that in the trim, the maroon, and I asked Coach Beck about it. He says, "Yeah, that's part of our colors." I was like, "I never knew that," because I've only seen the navy and the gray with the white. So Winkleman, what do we got? 3-2? I thought it was ball 4. Yeah. That's grounded foul. Oh, wind blowing. Caught it though. So Max Powers dots the outside corner. Winkleman out. And we've got Colton Nichols with 1 out and 1 on. Bryce Byers at first after the walk. We've been talking uniforms. Got to talk a little uniforms here and there. Baseball's about uniforms, right? I like what they did. I like the PCDL ones. They're nice. Is it yellow or is it gold? Put your comment below. Tell us if you think it's gold. I think it's a gold, personally, over yellow. Or a yellow gold. Old gold? There you go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. See? Yeah. What they have. What they still have. Zumwalt East. Now that's a different, that's the I don't know what you would call it. It's not gold like that. It's not yellow gold. It was. It's not anymore, I don't think. I think they... True gold, yeah.
Everybody complained about it. Our graduation uniforms were that. Yellow. It's like, oh my god.
Colton Nichols. Three and 0. Having some fun up here in the booth as we head down the stretch here. And that's grounded to the second baseman. Linderer pulls him off the bag. That was going to be a tough play regardless. He went for it. Give him credit for that. I think if he gets the throw on target, he's out. So that's good. That's a tough play, man. Ball's taking you toward first base usually. That's kind of get the out there, but went for it. Did the pirouette. That'd have been spectacular. Nichols on the fielder's choice. And the throwing error, Byers moves to second. Brings up Sean Rauscher. Rauscher's had a pretty good league here. Hit well, run the bases well. Played good defense. 1 ball, 1 strike. Max Powers in some trouble here. Well, that's a big, healthy cut. That was like, I want to hit that way over there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That got away from him. Hendrickson, nice job getting to that baseball. 2-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The first base box looks like the lost and found. With all the gear over there. Mom's telling you, you left it at the field. I know you did. And that is ball 4. So at the time they rolled it, that would be second and third. So there's 2 runs that count there. Because on the walk, you got to do it. If he's walking there when they roll it, those 2 score according to the rules. So Gold gets 2 runs. It's 9-8. As we head to the top of the 8th inning.
For me, it's less of the at-bats. Obviously, you have to hit. Like the carrying tool for 99% of players is you have to hit. But like the defensive aspect of it too, like look at the guys in the big leagues or like that are playing in the SEC or the ACC or whatever, or the high-profile players, and where the guys that are shortstops and center fielders and catchers are from. Traditionally, it's your southern states, and it's not just because they're born in Texas or Georgia or California that just makes them automatically better. Like a kid that's born in one part of the country and this part of the country, when they may have better genes or whatever, but baseball wise, they all start here, right?
Yeah. Folks, Lincoln Rockette will be on the mound for the Gold Squad here in the top of the 8th inning. Max Powers will get one more round here, and we'll be finished after the 8th inning. So it's a 9-8 ball game. Rockette wants to shut it down, get his team back in, see if they can get the dub. As I think that's what the kids call it these days, right? The dub. As you can tell, I'm not a kid. Oh, mercy. He's going to face Sean Mitchell, Noah Hendrickson, and Nick Mullinax here in the top of the 8th. Gray Squad, I'm sure, would like to tack on a couple runs. Cam Lee. Oh, yes, I saw from Mineral Area College, JC. He did have a big season. Yeah, Mineral Area, good squad this year. Right. Well, it'll be interesting, but I think, Lane, you've seen it, a lot more kids going JC route. Yeah. You learn. Sean Mitchell here hit the 3-run bomb in the first inning. Has an RBI single in the 5th, and here he is, ball 1 in the bottom of the 8th. Strike at the knees, 1-1. Jaden Jones at third. Henry Kufa at short. Tom Dickinson at second. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Zach Halim at first. So Rocket, good start. Gets the K. Noah Hendrickson coming to the plate. He is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Ball 1 upstairs. One ball, one strike. That's lined into right field. Wow. Heck of a play by Caravallo. He hung over, started going towards the gap, but that ball tailed back. He spun around and made a nice catch. That's a tough play. Hendrickson with a big, long, loud out. Nonetheless, out number 2. Nick Mullenix at the plate. Rocket struggled last week when we saw him his first outing, but here, pretty sharp so far. Mullenix ducks under that pitch as it goes to the fence. Couple of baseballs for Blue. And here we go. Shallow right field. Dickinson. Heck of a play by the second baseman, and a 1-2-3 gives the Gold a chance here. We head to the bottom of the 8th, 9-8 Gray.
Rotational acceleration and his vertical, his 30, his 60, like all those numbers show what his body's capable of.
We've talked about that in a previous episode here of just your next opportunity in baseball is way more about projectability based off of your tools.
Yes.
We talk a lot about, especially with our business of building your engine, you know, that like you're getting the next opportunity based off of what, you know, scouts, analytics say that your success will be at the next level.
Yeah.
You know, so
All right, here we go. Bottom of the 8th. Max Powers on to try and shut this down. He'll face Ethan Sebastian, Zach Halim, and Marcus Graham. Team Huss trying to break that streak. Team Perkins trying to hold on to it. Looks like we're going to have some baseball from the Collegiate League that comes after this here. Kids showing up. And that is going to be fouled down into the stands. Strike one. Fastball's up and in, 1-1. That's a maverick right there. I'll have to put that out there. What does maverick mean? Buzz the tower.
And not the edge. You gotta clarify, not the edge with the
2 balls and a strike. See, if you hear the coach from the dugout just holler, Maverick, you know. It's coming at your melon, or it's up and in. It's just up and in. You got to buzz the tower. It's not coming necessarily at your melon. Don't want to throw it at somebody's head. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sebastian. And we don't want to get too technical. Fouled back out of play. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He did go. Couldn't hold up. Good pitch by Powers. Gets him way out front for strike 3. Brings up Zach Halim. Ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to Halim. Three and 0. So he gets the K, comes back here, he's 3-0. See if he can and that is ball 4. So the 1-out walk brings up Marcus Graham. I think we might shorten this too, because I think fastball goes up in the zone. That's ball 1 to Marcus Graham. Jaden Jones on deck. Tom Dickinson after that. It's 1 out. Huss squad trying to break the streak here. Get off the schneid. One ball, one strike. I got to find some more cliches I can throw out, Lauren. Big long look. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted into deep right field, but going to be caught just short of the warning track. Graham gave it a ride, but comes up a bit short. That's out number 2. Just missed it. Stayed in the ballpark. Henry Kufa now at the plate. He is the winning run. Powers trying to finish this off. And that's strike 1. Last 2 pitches, I've seen Powers really slow himself down, not allowing his body to get ahead of his arm, and he's thrown 2 really good pitches. I know one was hit deep, but still an out. 0-2. That is driven to right field. But the catch is made, and Kufa showing a little frustration. And the streak continues for Team Perk. I think that's 6 in a row. I'm going to have to look. We'll be talking. We're done. We'll be back Monday. We'll be talking a little bit about that. But, hey, folks, thanks for tuning in today. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. 9-8 ball game, Gray. They continue the streak. We'll be back next week, right here Monday, Tuesday. Make sure you check out the channel. We got some great podcasts. The Keep Climbing Podcast, Hitting Zone, Baseball 101 with Darren Sissel, and we got baseball talk all the time. Everybody have a great day in the Lord, and goodbye from the ballpark.